Alright, so let's go to Zoom Earth and see how the storms are doing. Um, there's Genevieve right now. It's currently 145 miles per hour winds and 939 millibars. And the storm's eye still looks intimidating. As you can see, it it lost its pinwheel shape and now it's more compact. And that's where it's expected to go. And it's still basically in the same spot. Hasn't moved too much. There's a little island right there. A couple of little islands getting affected by it, but luckily not too many people live there, so um Fausto has also weakened to 70 miles per hour winds and 996 millibars. And they still forecasted to go to Hawaii. Um, they basically think it's more likely to go north than south now. As you can see, the cone of uncertainty is not too vast now. So that's good. And Dolphin's intensifying. It's currently 70 miles per hour and 990 millibars. And it's right above the Marshall Islands. It's they have higher expectations for Dolphin now with 165 miles per hour winds, Super Typhoon status, and yesterday they were forecasting 160 miles per hour winds as the highest peak. So as you can see, Noel died off over China and Hong Kong. And the tropical depression, or the Invest 93B, has died off in the Bay of Bengal, aka the North Indian Ocean. But still, that train of storms is lurking. And Dolphin's expected to go up to Japan. But we're still uncertain as to what is going to happen here. The Atlantic is quiet right now after Bertha made landfall. Um, it was right in this area by Florida. It made landfall in New Orleans and trekked on to Houston. Luckily, it didn't do too much crazy damage. Now let's go and look at the infrared satellite imagery and see what they're thinking right now, what they're forecasting and whatnot. Tropical tidbits. As you can see, Genevieve has a wobbly eye now, and it looks like it's losing those cold cloud tops. Like I said last time, cloud tops are minus 70 degrees Celsius, and it looks like it's losing those cloud tops and turning mostly red. And red is minus 60 degrees Celsius. Now, here is Fausto. As you can see, it's getting a little bit of black and then losing it in those last couple of frames, signifying its weakening. And Dolphin has hints of strengthening right here. As you can see, it's maintaining those cold cloud tops in the center. This is the path that Genevieve will go in. It's about the same as last time. And let's click on Fausto. This is where it's expected to go, so it's expected to go north of Honolulu and just barely north of that little island right there. There's just about where it is right now, so and the Dolphin, it's expected to avoid the Marianas and just go straight to Japan. As you can see, there's the Marianas, and it's expected to avoid those completely and just go curve up to Japan, but we'll see what happens. As you can see, there it is, expected to intensify. So we'll see what happens with Dolphin here. I'm going to be watching it for the next couple of days, and we'll see what happens. Almost every model has it going towards Japan, except for a couple that have it going out to the sea. So, oh yeah, let's look at the forecast models, and as you can see, there's Genevieve on radar, and the lowest looks to be 926 millibars there in the eye. And in the eye wall, it's around 940 millibars, according to Hapsay. So we'll see what happens with these storms. I'm not gonna make my own predictions because, I don't want to fake people out or anything, but I'd much rather use, like Hapsay, NOAA, or, the National Hurricane Center. So, let's see what happens. I'm not very sure. Um, I'm almost certain that Dolphin will at least intensify to like Cat 3 status, at least. And, but like I said, who knows what's gonna happen? Only God knows. And, so, oh yeah, let's look at the sea surface temperatures real quick. And let's look at the wind shear map as well. As you can see, Genevieve is still in very favorable conditions. The whole Pacific Ocean looks very warm, especially in the Western Pacific right here. And, especially warm in that Gulf. So we'll be looking at those temperatures. Um, Near Baja California currently, it's around 89 degrees Fahrenheit according to ECMWF. And, oh yeah, we were about to look at, wind shear map. And I use Ventusky to, look at the wind shear. As you can see, Dolphin doesn't have very much wind shear around him. So he could very much just intensify. I don't know how quick, but Fausto, on the other hand, is going to face some deep wind shear once it goes near Hawaii. So we'll see what happens there. And Genevieve, oops, uh, Genevieve is currently in some wind shear, so that's why it's weakening, despite despite the climate. So as you can see, there's the 8 knot wind shear it's currently facing. But yeah, we'll watch for these storms. Seems like all these storms are facing a little bit of wind shear, but Dolphin's not facing too much here. And the reason Genevieve is weakening is most likely because of that wind shear. Alright. Well, this was a longer show than the last one, so um this is Kale signing off. Goodbye.